Hello, welcome to my channel. I've lost 180 pounds with keto, carnivore, and counting calories. Thank you for watching. I'm getting my stuff ready to take to work tomorrow. And I'm going to show you. I'm using these pasta zero noodles. They are, it's been a while, so 2 servings per container. And that is 20 calories and 2 carbs. Yep, 20 calories and 2 carbs. So that's half of the container. So I'm going to show you how in the past I have utilized these. Maybe. Oh, come on, fella. All right. As many of us know, we've bought these. They have a mild funny smell when you first take them out of the bag. So what I've done to get rid of that, and I saw this years and years ago, you just rinse them. Rinse, 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 rinse. So I pick them up. Rinse them, rinse them, rinse them. Just rinse them out real good. They don't smell as bad as they used to. That's kind of funny. And then what I've done is take scissors and kind of cut them up. There we go. And then after you're done rinsing them, kind of, like I said, this is a colander. Then I take some paper towels and I smush them, and I squeeze them, and I squeeze them. And there we go. Now, since I'm going to use half, let me get a container to put the other half in. Now, these aren't perfect. They're not marvelous. I'm sure there's cleaner things, but, Miracle Rice noodles, all kinds of noodles. You just do whatever strikes your fancy. And I forgot to zero this, so hold on just a second. So I'm going to pour them out on here for a minute. We're going to zero it because I'm going to take you through what I do whenever I'm... Okay, so 193. So half of that, 19 divided by 3 would be 80 something. So I'm just going to pull some of them out. All right, there's 84. That works. So I'm going to put these in here. Now, I don't remember what these are made of. Hang on. Because there's some that are made of konjac root, some that are made of soy. This one. Oh, man. Why they got to be so small? Yeah, this is konjac flour. These are definitely not clean. They've got several ingredients, and these have potato starch. So, if you're a purist, don't use this brand. Get the Miracle noodles. They're much better for more clean eating. All right. So what we're going to do, we got our ground beef. Hang on. Let me push you down here. We got our ground beef already. That's 8 ounces. Let me get my scissors here and cut it a little bit more. Now. Might have to transfer this to a bigger thing. We are. Hold on, I'll be right back. Okay, now that I have my act together. So I've got my meat in there. That's 8 ounces of 73%. I think that's how much I usually use. On meal prep day, I always have to look it up to see how much I need to put in. I just always forget. So there we go. So we're going to have some noodles and meat tomorrow. I'm going to take some of my Mina harissa tomorrow and shake that up. And a serving is 15 grams, so I'll zero it out. Alrighty. Then let me set that over here. See that? What is that? Oh, no, that's the side. That's my breakfast. That gets put away. So then we're going to put some roasted garlic. But before we do, I'm going to put in a little bit of Creole seasoning. Just gives it a nice little kick. And a little bit of salt. Can you believe it? I remembered. But there's going to be some salt in this. So a half cup is 113 grams. And this is the one I use. This has more carbs than Rayo's. So for lower carb, get the Rayo's. But for calories, get this one. So you got to do what's going to work better for you. Again, I'm just pointing out all the different things because I did a combination of all of it. So how many did I say? 113 grams. So let's see. All right. It's 116 grams. Now, if you want, wait a minute. If you're so inclined, what am I looking for? Oh, you could add some ground Parmesan. And there you go. So that is going to be our main meal tomorrow for lunch. So we'll have this. Okay, let me make sure I got it going. All right. So we'll have our pasta. We're going to have our side. I'm going to take my rutabaga jicama apple salad. I'm going to put a little salt in there now. And then I'm going to take my egg casserole. I'm out of these containers, so I'm just going to have to take it in this. It's fine. And then tonight I made up that rutabaga chaffle. So I'm going to put that in there. And when I open that tomorrow at work, people are going to be like, "Oh, Terry, what do you have?" They're going to think I farted in my office. So that's my meal prep for tomorrow. Again, you add or take away whatever you need to make it work for you and for your macro numbers. Everybody's different, so just because, I was able to lose weight with more than 20 carbs doesn't mean you will. So we each kind of have to go our own path, but you don't know it unless you try something. So just try something and then tweak it from there. That's honestly what I did the whole time. I tried keto and then I was like, yeah, I think I want carnivore. And then I was like, yeah, I've lost 90 some odd pounds. I think I want to try going back and adding some vegetables again. So I did that. So, you kind of have to try your own thing. And if you stall, try something new. That's exactly what I did. I stalled and like, okay, Terry's body, let's see what we do now. So this is out and ready in the morning. I'll have my coffee. I'll make my coffee and I'll put this in the refrigerator and I'll have that for my work food. And once again, I am prepped and ready to go. If somebody says, hey, we're ordering out somewhere, I can confidently know that I am going to like what I brought for lunch. I'm not going to be like, yeah, I'd rather order something out. No, this is what I made and this is what I'm going to eat. And that's that. So there you go. That's what I do for my meal prep for tomorrow. Tuesday morning weigh-in. Good morning. How are you all doing? I'm just touching base with y'all to see how everybody's doing. Are you doing okay? Are you having a good week? Is everything kind of going your way, not going your way? Today's Tuesday for me. I don't know what day this is going to get uploaded. I had such a busy weekend this past weekend, and then a couple extra things, and so I've got a lot of videos that I've uploaded for y'all. A lot of them are 2 in a day, and so what I tried to do was, if I did a meal prep video, from the weekend, then I went ahead and put a what I ate on the day. I put that stuff in there as well on the same day, just so that way you kind of had a little bit of variety. So anyway, so that's what I did. Like I said, I had a pretty busy weekend. It was full of stuff, and then, like I said, some other videos that are going to be uploaded that you'll see. But anyway, so how are things going? Are you taking a break from your eating plan? Are you getting stricter with your eating plan? Are you just kind of cruising along and doing well on your eating plan? Are you in maintenance mode? Sometimes you kind of got to touch base with yourself and see how you're doing. We see my weight went up, but it's what happens. No justifying it. There's nothing you can do with you're eating how you're supposed to be eating and your weight goes up. Sometimes it's hormonal. Sometimes, you added too many calories or carbs. I've definitely done that in the past, and maybe that's what I do this time. I did go out to eat Monday with Mom, and I ate the whole pork steak instead of half the pork steak, which I should have eaten just half the pork steak, but, that's all right. When you make a mistake, what do? You got to just kind of keep going forward. You don't punish yourself. You don't dwell on it. You don't skip a meals. You don't do anything like that, because then that's going to make you more hungry, and that's going to make you have it's going to make you have bad feelings, negative feelings towards yourself. Then you're dealing with the self-doubt and the shame and the guilt, and it's one meal. There's 365 days in a year, and it's too early. 365 days times 3 meals a day, that's 369, probably 1,000 something, or maybe 1,100. Anyway, so out of 1,100 meals in a year, you ate just one. So don't beat yourself up if you go up in your weight, or don't beat yourself up if you have a bad meal, if you go off plan. Instead, say, all right, we did this. Own it. You got to own it. Say, okay, I did this. I made this mistake. And you got to say, yes, I did it. So we got to accept it. All right, it's what I did. It's what I did in that situation. And then you move on. So then you say, all right, well, let's get back to it. Don't skip a meal. Don't shortchange yourself. Don't make yourself get hungry again. You just kind of, by not eating enough, you just keep going. And that's what you got to do. So where are you at today? Today's, whatever day it is for you, where are you at today? Are you coming back from a off-plan meal? Let's not call it a cheat meal. I hear so many people say don't call it a cheat meal, because it's not. If it's a cheat meal, you're cheating yourself, not helping yourself. You're just cheating your weight loss journey by, shortchanging yourself. So don't call it a cheat meal. I hear so many people say it's off plan. So it's an off plan meal. Have you eaten an off plan meal and now you're kind of like working your way back to plan? That's okay. That's all right. You can do it. We've all been there. Every single one of us has been there. I don't care who you are. I guarantee you, Dr. Barry has eaten something inappropriate once along the way. I know, we all know Nisha has along the way, not inappropriate, but off plan. We know people eat off plan from time to time. So, okay, own it, accept it, and move on. Don't dwell on it. So now get back on your horse. Get back on that high horse and get back on your keto or low carb or calorie, whatever it is you're doing, get back on it today. Right now, in this moment. It's a new day for you. Hang on. I can talk and do almost everything but do my lipstick. Alright. You hear Roomba in the background? Roomba's running in the background. It's sucking up all that dog fur. With 4 dogs, I definitely need a Roomba. And it runs 5 to 7 days a week. I have it set to run 7 days a week, but sometimes on weekends, if I'm playing a game or watching somebody's channel on YouTube, I'll kick it off so that way it can rerun later. Or it won't run that day and it'll run the next day. But anyway, so you know what? Be graceful to yourself. You know, God gives us grace, so give grace to yourself and give grace to others. So, you know, patience, kindness, we all need a little bit, especially to ourselves, because we all say not nice things to ourselves. So be nice to yourself and just say, hey, all right, we ate off plan. We made a mistake. Let's get back on that high horse and get back on it today. So that's what you got to do. And you can do this. I was addicted to sugar. I was addicted to the chips. I was addicted to stuff, everything. And that's why I know some of you are like, well, why don't you do this or do that? It's because I am such an addict. I have to very carefully try one thing and pull back. Do this and pull back. I can't just go out there and try different things because as an addict, it would not be good. I don't trust myself yet. So I do test the waters by something like an apple, you know, by having an apple at lunch or having some sugar-free syrups in my coffee. I test the waters with those little things, but I'm not ready to do anything like a keto treat yet, so I'm too scared for that. But, you know, it's taken me 4 years. So, you know, wherever you are in your journey, just be kind to yourself because you need it, you know, because other people are not always kind to us. So be kind to yourself. Okay. I love you guys. Have a good day. I work at a community mental health center, and this month is Mental Health Week. So, or Mental Health Month. And anyway, we got this thing for Mental Health Awareness Spirit Week. So Monday, which I didn't do, I forgot, wear your favorite band or musician's shirt. For the coping skill, music can improve your mood. Tuesday, which is today, Tropical Tuesday, wear island print shirt, sunglasses, leis, cabana hats, etc. For the coping skill, go outside for some vitamin D. Wednesday is Wellness Wednesday. Wear workout gear. For the coping skill, exercise, eat healthy, and drink water. Thursday, we have to wear a hat. The coping skill is to protect your mind. And Friday, defeat, D-E-F-E-A-T, only F-E-E-T. Defeat stigma. Wear 2 different mismatched socks, shoes. For the coping skill, educate about mental health. So today's Tuesday. I don't have a tropical shirt, but it does kind of have some nice, you know, flowery look on the sleeves. But I do have this hat from whenever we went on our cruise. And like I said, this shirt, and I'll show you. This is a skirt that I got from the Goodwill. And then I got some shoes. But it's cold, so I got on leggings. I don't care. I may look silly. But if we do a group picture, I'll make sure that I hike it up so nobody sees. By the way, this is my hair. You know, I cut it the other day. This is my hair curling. So it's instead of being fuller at the bottom, it's a little more tailored at the bottom. So otherwise, if you hold your hand like at an angle, it creates more of that fuller at the bottom, that bell-shaped look. Whereas if you hold it more up and down to get these layers right here, it gives it more of a full and then comes in kind of a look. So yeah, that's what I did, but nobody's gonna see it because I got my hat on today. So, okay, bye, see you at breakfast. For my crock pot apples, whatever I end up doing with them in the end, I have them in and they're on low. It is almost 7 o'clock in the morning. So I'll come home at lunch today and let the dogs out and see what I need to do. Like I said, I have not added anything except maybe a 1/4 cup of water and the apples, and that's it. No seasonings or anything. Hello, it's breakfast time. I have my egg casserole, and I think I showed you. I brought the rutabaga cakes. So maybe that's why I'm up a couple pounds from yesterday. Because on top of my supper, I also ate 2 of them rutabaga cakes. Oh well, it is what it is. We move forward and we get back on it the next day. So yeah, that's my breakfast. Okay, bye. Hello, it's lunchtime and we have our spaghetti, our low-carb spaghetti, and we have our not so low-carb rutabaga and apple salad, whatever, and some apples. So not a super low-carb lunch today, but you know what? That's all right. You know, let's see. I don't know if I added salt to this, so I better stir this up and see what I think. Or salt. I don't know salt, if I added salt to it. Let's see. I don't think I did. Hey, Nona Grace, you said that, I think it was you, said you put salt on your apples. So for my lunch, you know, I brought an apple today and I sliced it. I'm going to sprinkle a little salt on it and see what I think. See what I think about your method. Let's see. Got to hold it up so I can see the salt come out. Spread it around. That's good. I don't think I've ever put salt on an apple. I know we put salt on watermelon. Listen, I need my bib. Hang on. For those of you who are on the newer side of my channel, Terry's missing. So I bought some bibs. But anyway, and I won't, when you wear white, you don't want to mess yourself up. So I got some bibs. These are like nursing home people bibs, but I don't care. You know I ain't too ashamed. I'll take my lunch wherever I go. I'll take my bib wherever I go. I ain't too ashamed to wear a bib. Yup. That's good. Don't be afraid of them noodles. Like the miracle noodles and shiitake noodles and whatnot. Don't be afraid to use them. If the amount of carbs and calories fits your way of eating, don't be afraid. Rinse them. Wring them out. And use them. Okay, bye. Hey, so now I'm going to have my supper. I have some green beans and rutabaga that I'm going to microwave. And I have some ground beef. And I'm going to add some umami. I haven't had this in a while. So I'm going kind of plain with it tonight because I'm going to have a side of something else. So I'm going to microwave these. And I'm probably going to have a side of apples. So you'll have to stay tuned to watch that video. If they're too triggering for you, don't watch that video. But anyway, so I'm going to microwave this and I'll show you what it is when I'm done. So supper tonight is green beans and rutabaga. I showed you that. And then my beef. I think the rutabaga needs to be cooked up a little bit longer. The green beans, it feels kind of cold down on the bottom. So let me taste the liquid. Yep, I'm gonna do another minute. Hang on. Okay, time for supper. Got my ground beef. It just has that seasoning on it, so. I went plain because I knew I've got extra stuff, extra seasoning, extra flavors from the green beans and rutabaga. That's hot. I ain't doing it. And also the extra carbs and calories from the apples. So that's what I'm having for supper. My ground beef, beans and rutabaga, and baked apples. So I'll see you later. Bye.